What's going on, guys? It is Alex here, actually playing some GTA Online, and in today's episode, I'm gonna be doing something and then showing off my car collection. So what I'm gonna be doing right now is I'm gonna go upgrade this Coil Voltic. As I said in my GTA Story Mode series, this is one of my favorite cars in the entire game. Just because it is really cheap, coming in at only 150k, without upgrades, obviously. But it is really cheap, um, which is really good when it comes to wanting to mod cars, because like I want to upgrade this car, and obviously I need money to do that. So if the car is only 150k, that means that I can probably bring my total upgrade cost down to about a million total, which is, let's just say, it's really good. We're just gonna go our basic stuff for upgrading. Obviously, if you can upgrade it, have it upgraded as much as you can. I don't need an explosive. My hood, I'm gonna go the vented hood. I like that. For the horn, you could have any of them. I'm gonna go with the loop. We're gonna go with the Liberty City loop. We're gonna go xenon headlights. We're gonna go front back side neon kit. We're gonna go for color. We're gonna go mint green. And then we're gonna go to the respray colors. We're gonna go matte, lime green. Doesn't really fit the mint look, actually. Let's go with blue. And then for our secondary color, we're gonna go with metallic. Let's see what the lightest green we can get for this is. Bright green. Let's see if there's a better color we can get for this. Ultra blue is normally my favorite on cars, but actually let's go with a matte color. Yeah, let's go with lime green. I could put on a crew color, but I don't like the crew color. I don't want to put on my Sons of Anarchy emblem on the top either. No, let's just stay stock roof. For skirts, we're gonna go custom, obviously, because it's the only other option. Let's go with the Let's go with the color-coded wing. Competition suspension. Wheel type, we're gonna go with some high-end stock rims. Let's go with these, and that's because we're gonna go with color. And let's see if we can get that that green again. It should be light lime green. 20 more stunt jumps. Okay, so not getting that. Then let's just go with some white rims, but we gotta find the right white rims. Or we could go with a nice blue if we could find the one that fits this. No, let's just go frost white rims, and then tires, tire design, let's go custom. Tire enhancements, let's go bulletproof. Tire smoke, I think we should go with a blue smoke, because that's the color of the main car. Let's go limo windows, obviously. And I feel like that is how we want our car. This is a pretty nice build for a car so cheap, because let's see, it only cost us about 500k for the entire build, which is a really cheap build in this game, honestly. And it's like a pretty fast car, so it's not bad. The one issue with the Voltic is it can get destroyed pretty fast, especially with a really low suspension. Like, as you can see, the hood's already warped. but we're gonna go into our garage because I keep all my cool cars at my CEO garage. I have one car that isn't in my CEO garage that's kind of cool, and it's my Toreador. And even that, I keep in my Kasatka because obviously it's inbuilt storage. Same as how when I buy a Terabyte, I will have my Oppressor Mark II in there, although it is just in my CEO garage currently. But I'm going to show you guys around my CEO garage and show you guys a bunch of the cars in it. And quite honestly, actually, one of my cars in here I have to still upgrade, but I haven't gotten around to it. As you can see, this is the... what's it called? This is the BF Club. It was on the podium a while back, so I got it off the podium, and I was like, oh, this car looks pretty ugly, but I just modded it, and now it looks, let's just say it looks a lot better. I love the look of this car. It's probably my favorite drift build in the entire game, especially because it's so small and is really good if you're trying to race. It's a really good compact car, so yeah. Let's go. It's actually really good for not only drifting because the handling's so good, but it's also really good for like spinning backwards, which is also pretty cool. Next up we have a car that I bought, I think a couple days ago. Like, it's a pretty new car to me, and I only bought it because of something I saw you could do with it. And I actually saw it on TikTok, which is this car, the Dominator ASP, which I modded with some pink and purple flames, some white matte paint, and then some red underglow. If you hold your handbrake with your gas, it obviously revs your car, but you can actually do a wheelie with it. And if you keep spamming your handbrake once you go up, then you can pretty much just hold it, because if you just go like this, it hits and then goes back down. But if you do it again and then tap your handbrake, your engine spits a lot, so that's really cool. Let's go back in, and then I'm going to show you guys what I like to call my classic cars. They're not really classic cars, they're cars that I got at the start of this CEO garage. And I have honestly some odd cars in there because I have the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack, I think that's what it's called, so I get some cars for free. And I use, I think, 2 of those free cars in my garage. So as you can see here, this is just the Dinky Jester Classic. It's a Supra. That's the one I'm planning to mod. I want to make it either the white one from Furious 7 or the orange one from Fast and Furious. Here's this just normal basic Turismo R. As you can see, it has red underglow, just a classic red and black paint job with red headlights. It's a really basic supercar. I don't use it much. It's pretty boring, but it can be a cool car to bring to car meets and stuff if you obviously have it built right, which you could say for any car here. Then obviously we have the R34 Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious, and if we actually look on the inside of this car, you can see we have a custom dash and seats, and yeah, it's just a pretty basic car. As we can see over here, this is my cross between the Fast and Furious Charger and the Sons of Anarchy. It's just the Imponte Dukes, which again is free for the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack, which I'm pretty sure is why I bought it. It was either that or because of this build I wanted to do. You can also do wheelies with it, but it actually has a wheelie bar on it for it. So it's probably a bit more built to do it. You should probably have a worse suspension on it if you want to do that, because then you won't be just dragging on the ground the entire time. But yeah, it's a pretty cool car. And then we're coming over to what I think is probably one of my favorite cars in all of GTA, which is this car right here, the Honest Euros. It's built after either a 350 or 370Z, and it is one of my favorite cars to just drive around in. I actually took the headlights off of it because I didn't like the look of them. Let's just check this car out. It is a really nice car. The interior is kind of basic, but it is a really nice car on the outside. It's just a really clean car, which is why I like driving it around so much. And when we drive it back in, I'm going to show you guys my last car in this garage, and then we're going to move over to our apartment garage, which is right next to me. So let's just go up here. So this is my Dodge Challenger, which is the Gauntlet Hellfire, obviously. And this is probably one of my favorite cars, again, just for driving around. I think it's a really fun car to just cruise around in, so I enjoy it. Now we're going to check out my apartment garage, which has a lot more unmodded cars. Over here we have a Banshee. We also have one over there. These were going to be built after the ones from the Fast and Furious series. This is an unmodded Turismo R. This is built after the Rolls Royce in snakeskin, but obviously it's not that cool. And finally, let's go check out my last garage in the city. I think I have another garage, don't I? No, I only have my bike garage and my last car, which I want to show you guys just because it's one of my favorite cars. I'm just gonna have to call my mechanic for it, obviously, so we're gonna leave this Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire in here, and we're gonna run over to the door and just get out of the garage. Get in a vehicle and drive out, but I can also just exit to ground. My favorite thing about the CEO office is you can have a custom auto shop, which I do own, honestly, because I wanted to mod cars. But we're gonna call up our mechanic in here, and we're gonna get him to deliver us probably one of the coolest cars in the game. Well, we're gonna get the Toreador. And whenever it shows up, I'll show you guys mine. I haven't driven mine in a while, honestly, because like I just kind of got bored of the game and stopped playing for a bit. I actually sold my good one, never mind. But this is the Toreador. It has boost and unlimited missiles, and it's pretty overpowered. I'm pretty sure it can actually outrun oppressor missiles. So it's a good investment, especially if you play online a lot and you're always dealing with annoying people and oppressors. This car has a really fast boost recharge. And also, I'm going to show you guys the best part about it. We're going to have to request our Kasatka for this, but we're going to drive all the way to the pier so I can show you guys the best feature about this car. Well, it's definitely the best feature, not the most memey feature, because there is a feature with this car. It's kind of a bug, but if you drive into Los Santos Customs and go into submersible mode as soon as you enter, you'll have wings when you come out, which is pretty cool. So let's just go to our services and request our Kasatka. And we're going to jump over here. You can just shoot missiles the entire drive. It's not a big deal. But let's go into the water. As you can see, this car has a submersible mode. where you can drive underwater. And what's really fun in this is when you go up, like to the surface, and then just go like this, because you kind of just fly out of the water, and then you just have to go down to a level where you can get into your submarine, and then obviously drive into it. And that's going to be all for this episode, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.